Good evening, everyone. How are you? I hope everyone's doing well. And I hope people will tune in and watch this wonderful trio at this wonderful space, the 1905, the best jazz club in Portland. And we are soldiering on despite the struggles, besides the complications, the challenges. So I'm very happy to be here, and of course, thanks to everybody at Left Door Streaming. We couldn't do it, literally could not do it without you. And this is incredible production here, so I thank you guys for setting all this stuff up. I know how it is to set up gear, and this must take you a long time. So, and of course, I want to introduce our trio. I'm George Colligan, of course, and on bass we have originally from Montana.
What?
Right?
No. I mean, all over the place. Most recently in my pre-adult life was Spokane.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I get those confused. Spokane. So he's originally from Spokane, but I'm hearing something in my monitor. Oh, that's gone. Okay. Originally from Spokane and now lives in West Lynn. His lovely wife. Please say hello to Eric Gruber on the bass. It should also be noted that Eric Gruber is a graduate of Portland State University, where I teach currently. So we're proud of all our graduates.
I'm so glad I was there before you.
Even Eric. You're glad you were there before me?
I'm totally kidding.
Oh.
I'm smiling under here.
We could come back.
Could I?
We need a GTA, actually.
I tried.
Man, I would just run you into the ground.
else.
Be like, man, I need, what? This latte? Get me another latte. That's what our GTAs do. You got to teach classes, get me lattes. Just joking, of course. And on the drums, originally from Chicago. Do you say pop or soda?
Soda.
Really?
But I don't know if that's I was also born in the South, so I don't know if that's
I thought in the South it was a Coca-Cola. Some weird stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with either.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway, from Chicago, please say hello to Michael Rayner. And this trio, we did a bunch of stuff this summer when it was warm and we were all outside and distancing and all that stuff. And we had a ball playing twice a week, and we really developed a rapport. And that rapport is totally gone now because we haven't played any gigs. But actually, I think the rapport is still there. We're going to be remembering it as we go. Oh, yeah, this is what it feels like. So we're going to start with one of our favorite jazz standards. This is called Alone Together. And just want to mention that, we are working you can support us by sending money to my PayPal or my Venmo. And I don't know if I gave you that information, but you don't have it from before, do you?
It's
you
on
have
the
it?
screen, too.
Oh, fantastic. All right, well, I don't have to. And we appreciate it. So, and of course, we'll be reading your comments at some point. We have new music, of course. We're going to get, this is a time I'd like to get a little bit warmed up, okay? So I can't remember the last gig that I actually played, so. What's treble clef again? That starts what?
It's like black.
Thank you very much. Alone together.
Again.
It's like every Zoom meeting. We're together, but we're alone. So we got some new tunes for you here. And we're going to start with, this is a bunch of tunes that I wrote around the holiday season. And, unfortunately, some of my, immediate family is not with me anymore. So, of course, I have my wife and 2 kids, so I really consider that my family. I have some relatives in Virginia, but just sort of thinking about some of the people that I don't get to talk to anymore. And this song is called Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. That was called Thanksgiving, written by yours truly. And got some more tunes for you that I've only really played by myself. So we had no rehearsal. We're just very, very professional. So, any interesting comments yet? Is anybody watching?
Yeah, you got about 60 people watching right now.
Man, that's like a full house.
That's a full house.
That's sold out in jazz. that's over capacity. Yeah, that's the Portland equivalent to Carnegie Hall. My Lord.
Looks like there's a lot of love for all three of you up there. So
Now now wait a minute. I'm just kidding. Any comments stand out to you? Because I can't see them at all.
Oh, really?
Is that what this is for? Let me put on my glasses.
yeah, that's what that.
Nori, of course. Nori Gruber is Eric's wife.
Ryan Marr says he's working on your album right now while he's listening to you play. So,
I see. Oh well, yeah. I have a record coming out on the PJCE label in February. I want to say 26th. I'm doing a live stream from Randy Porter's studio, and this is a project where I play drums on this project, and the band is called Theoretical Planets, and it features Nicole McCabe, Joe Manis, Noah Simpson, John Lakey. For the live stream, we're gonna have a special guest, vocalist named Anna Meyer, and so the record we did it over a year ago, as a matter of fact, and then COVID hit, so I sort of forgot, but we decided to put it out. So look out for that. I can't see because my. Oh yeah.
George Manley likes your masks. He likes the full range of masks.
Yeah, right.
All at least N95 grade mask.
Yeah, that's what I have. Yeah.
And I'm double masked.
Yeah, I mean that's unbelievable.
Yeah, we're like that. Let's continue. I have a tune that is inspired by current events, and it's called "American Farce," and you could probably guess what that's about. Could be about a lot of things. Here we go. "American Farce." liked it. So that was American Farce, a new tune by me, inspired by current events. And we're going to continue now. This is another new tune that I wrote. You know, sometimes if you write a lot of music, you get to the point where you're like, did I write this before? Or you don't even remember how you wrote it, or if it's actually, like, I like, you know, U.B. Blake, when he was 100 years old, he would say, that's a nice tune. Did I write that? So I'm almost getting to that point mentally. So this is called Familiar Terrain. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Still got some people?
Yeah, you bet we're still at 60. Well, actually, we're at 65 now, so we've gained a few.
So awesome.
Mike and Debbie Ray said, great music. Thanks for doing this.
Hey, Mike and Debbie.
They
How
really,
y'all
really miss
doing?
not hearing you live.
Yeah.
Monkey Man, which I believe is Brent G., he says the Colligan right hand is a musical weapon.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mike Clark just chimed in, wants to know who the bassist and drummer are.
Well, the bass player is Eric Gruber, and the drummer is Michael Rayner. And Mike, I miss you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. Hope you're still doing those single strokes, double strokes.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
Nicole McCabe says, sounds fantastic.
Oh, Nicole, what does she know? Went to Portland State for crying out loud. Nicole McKay was one of my students, and now she's in Los Angeles becoming a superstar. So we're so happy about that.
David, I thought the 65 people means you have to pay taxes on this.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
Well, Dave, I just spoke to David when I was driving here, so David always likes to chime in. He's probably my oldest friend from Columbia, Maryland. Great bass player, and he's an educator now. And also an incredible cyclist. I think he's going to enter the Tour de France pretty soon.
Yeah.
He's just biking. He'll bike from Brooklyn to Montauk. It's incredible. So that last piece. As we were playing, I said to myself, this song would be perfect for a drum solo, but we didn't rehearse, as I mentioned. No rehearsal. And I was like, how can I get a drum solo to happen? So sometimes yelling across
just
the
yell at 'em,
bandstand
yeah, right.
is a very, in fact, I think I'm going to have a Zoom class on that. How to yell across the bandstand.
With a mask.
Yeah, right, with a mask on.
Pandemic.
You're not yelling loud enough. Gotta yell. So, because the thing is, I just said, I'm just going to yell across the stage. Otherwise, we would have had to plan a rehearsal. I'd have to drive over to Michael's house. We'd have to rehearse. So what do you want there? I just want you to play a solo. We don't need to rehearse. This is jazz. Let's continue now. I have a new tune. I know it says on the chart, Mood of the Room. This is called The Tone of the Room. And so I know some of you listeners out there are very sophisticated, and so you will hear what chord changes this is based on. And it's technically based on 2 songs. I'll explain afterwards because I like it when people guess. Because I'm amazed. It's, people often guess these things. So not really guess, but they hear the changes. So this is called The Tone of the Room. Thank you so much. That was the tone of the room. So those of you who guessed it could probably also sense it from the title. So anybody, any guesses out there?
There was a couple for a mellow tone.
There you go. So
Okay.
so in a mellow tone is actually as far as I know, the tune that came before it with the same changes is called Rose Room. That was like a
somebody
big
mentioned that as well.
Yeah, Jimmy Lunsford did it, and
Oh, David F. Russ.
yeah, but David is kind of encyclopedic in terms of his knowledge. He and I used to live behind Tower Records in Rockville, Maryland, and we spent all our money at Tower Records. And now we don't buy records at all. But he still has a lot of. Well, we were buying CDs actually. We were buying a lot of CDs at that point. But David still has a lot of vinyl, I believe. So
John Lakey mentioned that maybe the descending thing at the end is from On a Misty Night.
subconsciously, yeah, I was trying to figure it out myself. What is this from? Just descending major chords. Thanks for checking it out, John. So yeah, should we take a short break? Just power through. We're gonna power through, everybody.
Give the tunes to the people.
Yes, give the people what they want. Any other good comments? Any dislikes?
Not that it's been charted in the comments yet. And we've actually stayed steady at 65 people, so that's a good sign.
Great. Well, we're going to keep playing then. We're going to, for you. Now, I'm going to remind you again that we really appreciate, your contribution to us. It's like our stimulus check. I'm not saying it has to be $1,400, but
It can be.
it's in that direction. Yeah, I'd accept $1,200.
Okay.
So I have a family to feed.
It's mighty kind of you.
Say what?
1,200 and they get a free pizza.
Yeah, right.
1,200, I'll buy you two.
Yeah, if you do 1,200, you get a free pizza. Even if you're in New York, we'll ship it to you.
That's a good deal.
Federal Express.
It's good pizza.
This is very good pizza. Now I can't really eat pizza anymore, so I'll just have to live vicariously through my kids. I ordered a pepperoni pizza for them. They love the pizza here. When we were doing things live, we would come here and get pizza and ice cream. Well, they would eat pizza and ice cream. I would just watch them do it. They never wanted to stay for the music. They were always just like, all right, we got pizza and ice cream. Let's get out of here. We're going to do another new song, and then we might end up with some old ones. But this one, also inspired by current events. This is called Fast Forward to Before Now.
Okay, you drove 2 people away on that one. I guess I don't know what that means, but
Oh no.
you got some great comments on this one though. Jimmy Palmaro wants to know if Dave paid you to talk about him tonight.
Jimmy Palmero is a new friend that I met one of the last times I was in Brooklyn. Him and David are always hanging out together. Jimmy is an incredible poet and very interesting guy. And when I met him, I mentioned that Chuck Israels lives in Portland, and he went on and on about how he's in this music appreciation class with Chuck Israels, like in the 60s or something, or maybe even 70s. And he wanted me to make sure that Chuck knew that he said hello. So, hey, Jimmy, hope you're doing well.
There's also some nice local drum love in the chat room. Brian Foxworth says "Killin'."
Awesome. Hey, Brian.
Jason Palmer said it was pretty a couple tunes ago. Carlton Jackson's here hanging out.
Wow.
So
it's a room full of drummers.
Jim Parkley says, "Sounds great, Michael Rayner. It's always inspiring to hear you play."
Thank you. You do sound great, Michael. Thank you.
Michael sounds great. Give it up for Michael Rayner and Eric Gruber on the bass.
George Manley says Eric's smoking on the electric bass. So a lot of love going around this chat room right now.
Are there any questions?
I think somebody asked about your haircut. I don't remember. I'd have to check back.
Whose haircut?
I don't know. It just said, "How's your haircut?"
Who said that?
I don't have to. I'd have to go look back somewhere in there.
I actually haven't been to a barber since. I mean, there's not much to do, so I've been doing it myself. I bought like a razor that a barber would use, and it worked for a minute, and then it sort of stopped working. I was getting frustrated, so I just used the razor on my face. I just like shave it completely.
There you go. The COVID cut.
There you go.
The COVID cut.
So, what do you guys want to do? What do you feel like from the list? Should we slow it down a little bit?
Yeah, let's play a ballad.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do. This is a relatively. Hey man, thanks for coming, Alan. Congratulations, Alan just retired. This is a tune, and it's funny because I'm looking at my tunes, and a number of them are contrafacts. Not all of them, but this one actually is, but it wouldn't be readily noticeable. If anybody wants to guess, I don't think anybody's guessed yet, but this is a newer tune. This is one of the tunes we were playing over the summer. This is called "Golden Years." Hope you enjoy it. "Golden Years."
Hang on, I'm back on electric on this one. I'm on electric on this bass.
Okay.
On this bass? On this song?
Thank you so much.
I heard that opening the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, so that's Golden Years. And let's see. Say what?
Go back one to that one.
Let's see here. There's so many. I always have too many tunes. This really went by quick. I'm having a great time. Hope you guys are enjoying listening as much as I am playing, because as I said, we were doing a lot of gigs in the summer, but I haven't been doing any at all. So it's really good to be back and playing. What should we do? You know what? Is there any desire to do rose-colored glass?
There is.
Okay.
There's desire.
There's desire. So what we're gonna do? I'm just gonna play a little short solo piano. I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, you're looking a little tired anyway. I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna play just a little solo thing, and then we're going to go into something else. So this will be kind of a medley. But I'll start out with, we're going to go into an original of mine, but this is called Blood Count.
Isn't that the album? Or no, that's the song.
Yeah, this song, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Michael Rayner on the drums. Give it up for Michael Rayner on the drums. Eric Gruber on the bass. Give it up for Eric Gruber on acoustic and electric bass. And my name is George Colligan on the piano. And I have really enjoyed playing, and I think we all enjoyed this gig, and hopefully have some more soon. As I said, I'm doing a live stream on the 26th from Randy Porter's studio, kind of a live recording CD release. And thanks again to Left Door Streaming and to everybody who listened. And of course, we appreciate your donations through PayPal and Venmo. And
See us on the street?
I'm not going out on the street. So thanks again. And how many people are listening?
You're at 56 right now. But
Hey, it's good.
you know, those are family members and other people watching with them, so there's probably 70.
Yes,
70
I appreciate y'all listening, and
You
hope.
want to play another one and see if we can get it down to 50?
Yeah, right. Now we're gonna play some really weird stuff. Anyway, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Good night.